So this was a semi unexpected delivery. This is my new, it's going to be the centerpiece of my new electrical system in my box truck conversion. And it is the Pecron F5000LFP. I was expecting it today, but I got it delivered. I was trying to get it delivered to a local pickup spot, but the guy just turned up anyway. And it is pouring down with rain outside. Like literally we're having storms in the middle of Houston right now. A neighbor helped me bring this in because it's literally like 160 pounds. But let me take you through why I have a new power system for my box truck. My place is an absolute mess right now. So this is what has been powering my box truck for the past year. It is a summary all-in-one solar converter, charger kind of thing. It was about $300. It was installed in a bit of a rush, a time crunch. As you can see, lots of spaghetti wiring. The batteries are over this direction. The problem that I've had, as I've sort of touched on multiple times, is the inverter part of it is acting weird. I don't know enough about electrical to know exactly what it is, but I know enough to know that it's dangerous. So I am getting a hot skin on my RV, which is basically, my understanding is that the AC coming out of here, the AC electricity is going onto the outside of the truck and looking for a ground. So it's my understanding that you can touch the outside of the truck and get all of the electrical through your body trying to get to the ground. So basically my thinking is that this $300 Chinese inverter charger thingy is the issue that I can isolate. So I'm going to replace it. And I'm replacing it with this Pecron all-in-one power station. So let me break down that and why I am changing it. And by the way, this is completely unsponsored. I asked Pecron if they would send me this for a review, and they literally said no. So I bought it with my own money, and I can also, I mean, obviously I'm going to say whatever I want about it. So let's break it down and why I'm getting rid of this and choosing the Pecron. Oh my God, this is heavy as hell. So the reason why I chose the Pecron is I knew that I'd be replacing my inverter charger. I knew I would have to do it eventually. And if I did it, I knew that I would want to also change the batteries as well. I have been wanting to simplify my setup for a long time. I love the idea of all-in-one, just because the amount of loose wires are just reduced. So I thought if I'm going to upgrade, or I'm going to side grade, I may as well do it now whilst I'm changing the inverter. And here we have it. So, so this is the Pecron F5000LFP. It is a all-in-one power station. So it has a solar input, it has AC input, it has an inverter on it, it has DC output, it has AC output. It also has a built-in 5,000 watt-hour battery. It has expansion ports. The inverter on it is 7,200 watts, so it's like double my current inverter. It basically is everything all in one, which is great. So I also have an expansion battery on the way of 5,000 watt hours, so that will bring me to my current 10 kilowatt hour battery bank that I currently have. So this is essentially going to replace everything, my inverter, my batteries, and a bunch of my DC wiring. The reason why I got a power bank instead of doing separates, I know that it's more expensive, but I love the idea of simplicity. I love the idea of having everything crushed together in one thing, because I'm not an electrician and I don't trust my own wiring, so that if I can minimize the wiring, the better. The other reason is that once I get rid of this weird inverter and replace it with something else, if I replaced it with another inverter, whichever way that I did it, I would have to do further additional changes to my wiring in some way, whether it's changing my solar from series to parallel, or stepping down from 48 volts to 24 or 12 volts in some instances, changing the batteries, whatever it is. This would have to do a lot of electrical work in some way if I just replaced my inverter and my batteries. So I like this. It's simple, it's easy, it has everything I need on it. Comes with a 5-year warranty on it, which is definitely more than I got from my Chinese $300 inverter, solar inverter charger thing. So this is the choice that I'm going to make. But it is super expandable. It can expand up to 35 kilowatts of battery power. It also, you can hack it to work with 48-volt server rack batteries if you want to. So I could expand this out pretty significantly. But one of the other reasons is that I don't have to change my solar input to be able to put my solar panels in series through one input. And then through the other input, I can put my additional solar panel if I want to. So I have multiple options. This is super flexible and I'm super excited about it. So this is kind of just been a first look as to my new unit. Like I said, I'm not going to be installing it today because it is pouring down outside and I'm going to have to do a lot in order to get this installed. I'm going to need a full day and to be in and out of my box truck, and I can't be doing any sort of electrical stuff in the middle of a storm. That would be really dumb. But it also has a bunch of additional features that a lot of inverters and stuff don't have. It has a touch screen on it and you can track all the data and all that jazz. I haven't jumped into it too much just yet, but I know that there's a lot of different bits and pieces with it. You can automate it and things like that. I actually already own the Pecron F5000 as my office setup. So this is a simple but complicated setup that I have. So I'm going to dig into this in another video. Sorry for the scrappy video. I just kind of wanted to do a first impressions, but I promise I will do a future video breaking down why I am replacing my old unit with this and why I also have another Pecron doing something completely separate in my setup. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you all. For now, I'm clocking out.